Hi, I am Joy Draganis-Zingales, and I am going to show you the best way to apply a mineral-based makeup. First of all, one thing you can start with would be a product called a skin rev-upper. Now, this is what it is called in the Bare Minerals line. I am not promoting any particular line whatsoever, but it is the line that most people would be familiar with. And also it is the line that I am using today, so I must give credit where credit is due. The Skin River Upper, if you use this prior to applying your makeup, what this will do for you is it will give you a smoother finish. It will also help your pores to appear smaller, and as we get older, they tend to look a little larger, so we all would like that. And it also helps the makeup to glide on a little bit easier, not sticking to the skin, and you're also using less ultimately, so you're going to save money in the long run by using it. So let's start off with introducing our brushes. The first brush I would like to introduce would be a coverage concealer brush. This is your concealer, and you will use this to work with your powder concealer. That would be your first step. The second brush would be your full coverage kabuki brush. The kabuki brush you can find in a small brush like this, the shorter version. You can find a longer handle. You can find it twice this size if you would like it. It's all in what you're comfortable in working with. So that's your kabuki that you will use as your all-over makeup, your base makeup. Then the third brush you would want to use would be your Flawless Face. Your Flawless Face is a great brush to use for applying the warmth all over your face. It's also great for using with a mineral veil. Some of them are tinted, some of them have shimmer. This is great for using on any type of shimmer that you would then put on your face. It's also great for using if you're using some type of faux tan or any type of a tint instead of the warmth. So this is a great brush to use. And again, you don't have to use this particular brush. You can use any of the other fuller brushes, but this just gives you a little bit more control with what you're working with. And especially when you're working with your warmth, you want that control, and your faux tans as well. So let's get started. Again, first we're going to start with our concealer brush, and we're going to take our concealer and we're going to tap it upside down, put a little bit into the cover. Then we're going to take our brush and work it into some of the concealer that we put into the cover. We're going to tap that off. It's very important that you tap that off because otherwise you'll have way too much. You're wasting the product and it will tend to look a little too heavy. So you're going to want to take your concealer brush and work it into the areas that you feel you just need a little bit more coverage. That coverage may be from having rosacea. You might just be naturally red to begin with. The rosy cheeks. You may also have a few blemishes. It's great for scars as well. So anything that you feel you want a little bit more coverage in, you work with that, and it will give you the coverage that you want and need. And you can just keep applying. Again, working it into the product and then tapping it off as you need it to get the coverage that you desire. The next step you're going to use is your base makeup. You're going to once again tip it over, tap it off, put some into your cover, and starting with your kabuki brush again, work it into your product, tap that off. Then you're going to want to work in circular motions very lightly. You don't need to ram it in there, jam it in there, because it's going to work with your product and your skin because you want a more natural look. That's why most people are going to use the product in the first place. Again, the one thing I want to remind people is don't forget to do your neck. Blend it into your neck. You don't need a lot. But we don't want a line of demarcation where we're going to have one color on our face and another color on our neck. No matter how close we are to our natural color, it's going to definitely show a line if we don't blend them because nothing is a perfect match. Now we're moving on to our warmth. You're once again going to take that, you're going to tap it off into your cover. Then you're going to take the Flawless Face again. Work that in there. Tap that off. You're going to start in your T-zone, working on the top of the forehead, coming down the nose, a little bit on the chin. And then you want to work into your neck like I did. You're going to want to go up and down, and then along your jawline. Along the jawline is just a secret trick that we use in the trade. And also it's used in theatrical makeup as well to help the face look and appear thinner to the naked eye. And I don't think there's a woman around who doesn't want their face to look thinner, no matter how thin we are. So that is the completion of, oh, another thing you can do with your warmth, you can also use it as your blush to accent your cheekbones, give a little bit more narrowing to the face as well. So we are done with our application. I hope you all enjoyed, and good luck.